Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for Thursday, October 16th, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Deke Sharp, Harrison Cohn, to commit a slick act. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, learns shocking intel. Plus, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, share a passionate kiss. Let's start off with Deke, who wants to get a leg in at Forrester Creations. The aspiring designer went to talk to Hope, then learned that she was looking for a new designer. Instead of just saying he would like to put in an application too, he got devious. The young man took his portfolio and slipped it into the stock of applications at Forrester Creations. We know that this week, Hope looks at the portfolios with Brooke, Ridge, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. So, will Hope be impressed by Deke's portfolio? We can't forget that Deke took pictures of the other portfolios. So, I have to wonder if those designs he submitted are truly his. Over with Hope, she will reconnect with Deke once again. The young man will be worried about Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan. Deke will inform Hope about everything Deacon is going through with Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. They will both be worried about their father, but will they do anything about it? There is also Deke's secret relationship with Remy Price, Christian Weissman. While Deke is keeping his partner a secret from everyone, the truth always comes out eventually. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday. October 15th reveal that Brooke and Ridge share a passionate kiss. While everything seems to be going well for the couple now, I wonder what their next obstacle will be. Fans can also expect everyone to be relieved that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, is back behind bars. However, what are they going to do about the baby? Katie Logan, Heather Tom, threatened to get custody of the baby, but I wonder if someone could object legally. Sheila, Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, or even Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, could have another idea. Even though John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, wants Luna in prison, could he decide to take the child? It seems this adoption might not be as easy as Beatty think. The Thursday, October 16th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful is set to be a whirlwind of manipulation, revelation, and rekindled passion as three storylines spiral into emotional chaos. Deke Sharp's quiet confidence masks a plan so cunning it could change everything for the Los Angeles elite. Meanwhile, Hope Logan stumbles upon information that has the potential to alter relationships forever, especially those between the Forresters and the Spencers. And in the background, an old flame reignites between Brooke and Ridge, as Bridge fans finally get a taste of the passion that defined their decades-long romance. Deacon Deke Sharp isn't just a reformed man. He's a strategist, a survivor, and perhaps the only one playing the long game in a city full of impulsive hearts. After weeks of watching chaos unfold around Sheila's so-called redemption, Luna's arrest, and the deepening divide between the Forresters and the Spencers, Deke's patience is paying off. Thursday's episode opens with him behind the counter at Il Giardino, polishing glasses with the faintest smirk. There's a glint in his eye, the kind that says he knows something nobody else does. A phone buzzes in his pocket, and when he checks it, viewers will see a mysterious message. Tonight. The deal is on. Don't let Ridge find out. It's a cryptic start to what becomes a web of deceit and opportunity. Deke's new scheme isn't about love this time. It's about legacy. Rumors swirl that he's discovered a way to buy into a stake of Forrester Creations through an intermediary investor. If true, that would give him something no one, not even Sheila, has ever had. Real power. But it's not just business for Deke. His motivations stretch deeper. He knows that controlling even a small piece of Forrester would force Ridge, Brooke, and even Hope to acknowledge him on a level they never have. For a man who spent half his life clawing his way out of disgrace, that kind of legitimacy is irresistible. In Thursday's scenes, Deke makes a subtle but telling phone call to an unknown partner. His words drip with charm and confidence. "You handle the papers." I'll handle the people. Nobody says no to a sharp. Not anymore. Later, Deke meets with Carter Walton, fishing for insight about Forrester's current ownership structure. Carter, naturally cautious, keeps things professional, but can't help noticing Deke's unusually slick demeanor. He asks directly, "Why the sudden interest in corporate affairs?" Deke's grin says it all. "Because, Carter, some of us are done being waiters. It's clear that this is no ordinary business move. It's revenge disguised as ambition." Deke may be planning to outmaneuver Ridge and Eric in one stroke, using charm, timing, and a surprising new ally. Meanwhile, Hope Logan is still struggling to regain her footing after Luna's arrest and the shockwaves of Finn's involvement. Thursday's episode gives her a renewed purpose: information. When Hope overhears a tense conversation between Ridge and Brooke about Deacon's curious new behavior, her investigative instincts kick in. Hope has always been her mother's daughter. Compassionate, yes, but also relentless when she senses deception. And lately, she's been seeing her father with new eyes. Deke's reformation seemed genuine, but something about his recent confidence feels dangerous. Hope's suspicions lead her straight to Il Giardino under the pretense of checking in on her dad. What she finds there, however, sets the stage for the entire week's fallout. Deke is in the midst of a hushed conversation with a suited stranger when Hope enters. She hides just behind the bar, listening as Deke says, "As long as the paperwork stays under your name for now, no one will trace it back to me. By the time Ridge figures it out, it'll be too late." Her eyes widen. Hope's worst fear, her father slipping back into his old manipulative ways, seems to be coming true. But instead of confronting him immediately, she records part of the conversation on her phone. Later, she confides in Thomas, who's still cautiously loyal to her despite their romantic pause. The two share a tense, emotionally charged scene in the Forrester design room. Hope's voice trembles as she admits, "I want to believe he's changed, Thomas. I really do, but this sounds like something he'd do years ago." Thomas, still protective of Hope, suggests caution. "If your dad's in trouble, you need to find out who's behind this before Ridge does. Because once he does, it won't just be business. It'll be war." The episode subtly hints that the stranger Deke met with may have ties to none other than Sheila Carter, or even Bill Spencer. Either way, Hope's recording becomes a ticking time bomb. Her compassion and loyalty are about to collide head-on with the truth, while secrets brew elsewhere. The emotional centerpiece of Thursday's episode lies in the timeless chemistry between Brooke Logan and Ridge Forrester. The Bridge saga has spanned decades, filled with betrayals, heartbreaks, and magnetic attraction. And as fate would have it, Thursday brings them back into each other's orbit at a moment of rare honesty. Ridge has spent weeks consumed by Luna's case, Deke's interference, and the growing uncertainty around Forrester's future. But when he arrives at Brooke's home to discuss strategy, what unfolds is something far deeper than business. Brooke opens the door in her classic silk robe, her expression a blend of warmth and vulnerability. Ridge, tired and frustrated, immediately softens. Their conversation starts innocently enough, discussing Deke's strange moves and Hope's emotional turmoil, but soon turns personal. Brooke, in a whisper, says, "You always carry the world on your shoulders." Ridge, "When was the last time you just let yourself breathe?" Ridge chuckles, replying, "Probably the last time I was here." The tension thickens as the music swells softly in the background. Brooke moves closer, brushing a strand of hair from his face. Their history, their shared memories, every scandal and reconciliation, feels condensed into that one look. It's not long before words fade, replaced by that familiar spark. A kiss begins softly, almost hesitantly, before deepening with all the intensity of years of longing. For the first time in months, Bridge fans will see their favorite couple rekindle that magic. Not as impulsive lovers, but as two people who have finally stopped fighting the inevitable. Afterward, they share quiet laughter and lingering touches. Brooke, ever the romantic, whispers, "No matter what happens, we always find our way back." Ridge smiles, half in disbelief, half in gratitude. And somehow, it always feels brand new. Their passion scene is tender yet mature, an emotional anchor in an episode full of schemes and secrets. But just as Ridge is about to leave, he gets a text from Carter that changes everything. "We need to talk. Deke's name just came up in a Forrester transaction." Ridge freezes, his romantic high replaced with fury. Brooke notices immediately, her eyes narrowing. "What is it?" When Ridge finally mutters, "Deke and Sharp," Brooke's entire face falls. The bridge between their worlds is once again tested, this time by the very man Brooke once defended. As the episode nears its close, the three storylines collide in a series of rapid crosscuts that heighten the drama. At Il Giardino, Deke clinks glasses with his mysterious partner, his confidence at an all-time high. He toasts quietly to new beginnings and second chances done right. At Forrester Creations, Hope watches her phone recording again, torn between loyalty and truth. Her voice trembles as she mutters, "Dad, what have you done?" At Brooke's home, Ridge sits alone, staring out the window, his phone glowing with Carter's message. His jaw tightens, his expression hardens. The Ridge Forrester protector mode has been reactivated. The cliffhanger moment comes when Ridge makes a call. "Carter, find out exactly who's backing Deacon. I want names. If he's coming after my company, he's going to regret it." What Ridge doesn't know, and what viewers will gasp at, is that the name on the document Carter receives is Hope Logan. Thursday's episode doesn't end with a bang, but with a promise, the quiet kind that signals the storm is just beginning. Hope's recorded conversation, Deke's shady business dealings, and the bridge reunion will all intertwine in the coming days. Speculation runs wild that Hope might unknowingly be listed as Deke's proxy investor, a move meant to protect her from scrutiny, but that will inevitably blow up in both their faces. Ridge's reaction, once he learns Hope's name is on the paperwork, could lead to another catastrophic family fallout. Meanwhile, Brooke's rediscovered passion will face its first test. Can she defend Deke again without losing Ridge? Or will this be the one betrayal Ridge can't forgive? And as for Deke, the man who's always managed to slip between redemption and ruin, he's on the verge of pulling off his boldest play yet. The only question is, can he stay one step ahead of Ridge Forrester and his unpredictable daughter long enough to enjoy his victory? At its heart, the October 16th episode is a study in duality: love versus ambition, trust versus betrayal, redemption versus relapse. Deke's slick scheme shows the thin line between reformation and manipulation. Hope's intel reveals that truth is rarely simple. Even the best intentions can lead to chaos. Bridge. Passion reminds viewers that love, no matter how weathered, can still burn bright amid the ashes of the past. As the credits roll, fans are left with one haunting image: Deke standing in front of Il Giardino, the Los Angeles skyline glowing behind him, whispering to himself, "You can forgive a sinner, but never underestimate him." And just like that, The Bold and the Beautiful proves once again that in this glittering world of couture and corruption, redemption is never guaranteed, and passion always comes with a price. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.